welcome. Namaste. So good to see everyone. It's 4 o'clock, so we'll get started and people can trickle in as we go. So, my name is Babette. Thanks so much for being here. Let's start on our shins in Vajrasana. And I personally am craving a neck stretch, so we'll do a brief neck stretch and then we'll definitely continue on with the flow. So feel free to take a moment here, just placing the hands into your lap, palms facing up. So you can slightly tuck the tailbone under, stack the spine, crown of the head to the ceiling. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Let's take that twice more. Deep inhale through the nose. Don't let me rush you all the way to the bottom of your belly. Let the belly expand. And then exhale out through the mouth. One more round. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful. Now bring your hands beside you and then take your right hand behind you, palm facing away from you. So you can place the right hand, I'm not mirroring you right now, on your left side, taking your left hand, interlacing the fingers into the right hand so you can pull the left elbow straight back. So I'll come to face you so you can see what I'm doing. Notice here if you're arching your spine, please slightly knit the ribs in, keeping the spine straight. Take an inhale here on exhale. Gently tilt your left ear to your left shoulder, and then you'll feel this gorgeous stretch on the right side of your neck, all the way into the right shoulder. Be gentle here. The more you drop that left ear down, the more you feel that on the right side. Feels so good. Feel free to sigh out through the mouth. And then gently coming back to center. Try to stay in control. Release that. Switching sides, left hand behind you, palm facing away from you, so you can place the back of the left hand on the outside of the right rib cage, taking the right fingers and interlacing them into the left hand, pulling the right elbow back as you relax the shoulder blades down the spine. Take an inhale here, exhale, gently let the right ear tip to the right shoulder, so you can release the left shoulder down, feel that gorgeous stretch on the long side edge. All the way from, was a brain stem right behind your left ear, all the way to the left shoulder. Nice. And then gently letting that go, coming back to center. Might want to extend through the fingers a few times. And then find the tabletop in the center of your mat, placing the hands underneath the shoulders, fanning the fingertips out nice and wide. Then gently orbit over the wrists here. You can go clockwise, counterclockwise. I'm going to take both sides, so do what feels good. Evenly distributing the weight in all 10 fingertips. And then switching sides. And from here, so you can start to not only fire up your Ujjayi breath, that's like friction in the back of your throat, but also create a little of your Uddiyana Bandha, belly to spine. Now gently shifting your weight forward, back, opening up the wrists here. Then turn your fingertips to the side wall, moving side to side, keeping the elbows straight, and continue to evenly press into all fingertips as you shift sides. Continuing to work with opening up the wrists here as well as the shoulders. And then if available for you today, you can spin your fingertips towards the kneecaps or to the front of your space. And then gently swaying front to back. And as you sway back, after a few pulsations, you might be able to keep your palms on the ground for a little bit more of an intense opening on the wrists. So be gentle. Awesome. Now from here, if your fingertips sort of spin towards your knees, spin them back forward, finding that tabletop. And then slowly, one foot at a time, step back into plank pose. Take your time. Finding your Uddiyana Bandha, belly to spine, slight pike in the hips to not collapse in the lower back. So you can feel that expansion across the chest, pressing the earth away from you as you send a ton of energy out the heels to the back of your space. Catch one more inhale here, and exhale, soften the knees, send yourself back into downward facing dog. So this is still early in the practice, so do what feels good. Take the hands nice and wide onto the mat. Pedal out through the feet, swaying the hips out side to side. Make sure the head is heavy. Crown of the head reaching down to the ground. And if you move, so you can do that in sync with your Ujjayi breath. This way we prevent forcing any opening and therefore will prevent injuries. Nice. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. From here, inhale, come onto your tippy toes, slowly rippling forward into plank, taking your time. Find that cat spine, crown of the head last, then coming forward. And from your plank, soften your knees, send your sit bones to the sky, back to downward facing dog. We'll take that ripple twice more. Inhale, taking your time, coming forward, rippling through the spine, shoulders over wrists, crown of the head last, then coming forward. Then soften the knees and exhale, send the sit bones back, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale, slowly coming forward, taking your time, enjoy that opening in the back of the heart. Coming forward into plank, and exhale, soften the knees back, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out to the mouth. Beautiful. Now from here, bring your big toes to touch, step your feet about a footprint closer to the wrists. On an inhale, come into your tippy toes, send the shoulders over the wrist, coil the belly in, and exhale, release the heels back down. And then on the inhale, stepping your feet another footprint closer to the wrist, bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, send your sit bones to the sky, shoulders over the wrist, coil the belly in, press the earth away. Exhale, release the heels back down. We'll take that twice more. Inhale, stepping your feet to footprint closer. Super short downward facing dog. Come to rise into your tippy toes. Keep pressing the earth away. You might want to look in between the index fingers. And exhale, release the heels back down. One more time if you can. One more footprint closer to the wrists. Inhale, come into the tippy toes. Send a ton of energy out the palms of the hands, arms straight. And exhale, release the heels back down. And slowly saunter your way forward, finding Uttanasana at the front of your mat. Feel free to grab opposite elbows here, swaying side to side, ragdoll over the legs. Let the upper body be heavy. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, flutter right through the lips to relax our face. Then gently release the hands down and slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. Zombie arms, stacking the spine, coming to find your mountain pose, Samastitihi. Take one more inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Okay, let's flow. Inhale, arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Look up at your thumbs, slightly with the ribs in. Exhale, forward fold, take your time, Uttanasana, face the shins. Inhale, lifting halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana, flat spine. Exhale, step your left foot all the way back, giant step back into a low runner's lunge. Inhale, shine your heart forward, feel that expansion across the chest. And exhale, lengthen through the right leg, pulling your hips back, finding your modified pyramid pose. Inhale, bending the right knee, shining your heart forward again, finding your low runner's lunge. Exhale, lengthen through the right leg, finding your forward fold here. Feel free to keep a bend in that right knee. You can stay here or maybe peel your right toes off of the mat and send them towards the right shin, feeling that opening the back of the right leg. Inhale, bend the right knee, come back to your low runner's lunge, root through the palms. And on the next inhale, send your right leg to the sky, take a down dog split. Bend that right knee, stay here, opening the hip, or drop the ball of the right foot behind the left calf, sweeping the right arm overhead, taking your rock star Parshavashistasana. It's early, you don't have to give it 100%. Just do what feels good here, staying rooted, strong in that left wrist. Inhale, circle the right hand back down, right leg to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow, and then keep extending that right leg out. Reach up with the left arm for your fallen triangle. Nice. Stay strong in the right wrist, all the way into the right obliques. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right leg to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, core the right knee into the belly. Step the right foot forward between the hands, lower into the left knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Interlacing the last 3 fingers, taking Kali Mudra. Lengthen through the arms. Pulling the upper body away from the lower body. Be gentle here. And then exhale, hands down. Frame the front foot. Pulling your right hip back. Take a brief Ardha Hanuman. Again, feel free to keep a slight bend in that right knee. Inhale, bend the right knee, tuck the left toes, lengthen through the left leg, low runner's lunge. On exhale, send yourself into a standing split with the left leg up, so you can turn the left toes down. You come untended fingers or fists. And then exhale, joining both feet together, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bowing in. Inhale, root through the feet, coming all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, palms touch. Exhale, heads to heart center, Tadasana. Let's take that dance on the left. Inhale, sweeping your arms up, sideways stretch, look up. Exhale, diving down, bowing forward, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, long, flat spine. Exhale, giant step back with the right foot, low runner's lunge. Inhale, shine your heart forward, feel that expansion across the chest, strong back leg. Exhale, pulling your hips back, modified pyramid pose, bowing over the left leg. Inhale, bend that left knee again, shine your heart forward, radiating in all directions. Exhale, pulling the hips back, bowing over the left leg. Feel free to peel the left toes off of the mat. For a little bit more intensity of a stretch here. Inhale, bending the left knee, finding your low runner's lunge. Exhale, root through the palms of the hands. And inhale, send that left leg to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, bend that knee, stay here, opening up the hip, or drop the ball of the left foot behind the right calf. And sweeping the left arm overhead, taking your rock star, Parshavashistasana. Again, you don't have to give it 100% yet. Exhale, left hand down, left leg to the sky, down dog split. Take an inhale here. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Keep extending the left leg out. Reach up with the right arm for your fallen triangle. Stay strong in that left wrist. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left leg to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, coil the knee in, step the foot forward between your hands. Lower into the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, interlacing the last 3 fingers, finding your Kali Mudra, shining your heart to the sky, sending the left shin forward, staying out of the lower back. Exhale, hands down, frame the front foot, and then pulling the hips back to the brief Ardha Hanuman, because it feels so good. And then inhale, bending the left knee, tuck the right toes, lengthen through the right leg. Exhale, launch yourself into a standing split with the right leg up. Turn the right toes down. Nice. And exhale, joining both feet together, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, palms touch. Exhale, heads to heart center, Tadasana. So we'll flow through that 2 more times, just a little bit quicker. And then hopefully by the 3rd round, we'll have really tuned into our instinctual body and we'll just be flowing without thinking about it. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bound forward, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, halfway up. Exhale, giant step back with the left foot, low runner's lunge. Only pulsate once. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, lengthening through the right leg, modified pyramid pose. Inhale, bend the right knee, low runner's lunge. Exhale, root through the palms. Inhale, send that right leg to the sky, down dog split. Bend the knee, stay there. Or drop the ball of the right foot behind you, taking your rock star, heart shines to the sky. Let the top hand drip. Inhale, right hand comes down, right leg to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Keep extending the leg out as you sweep the left arm to the sky, fallen triangle. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right leg to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, coil the right knee in, lightly step it forward. Gently lower to the left knee, untuck the toes, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana, interlace the last 3 fingers. Exhale, hands down, frame the front foot, pull the hips back, Ardha Hanuman, pull the right toes towards you. Inhale, bend the right knee, tuck the left toes. Exhale, launch yourself onto the right leg, standing split, turning the left toes down, internal hip rotation. Exhale, joining both feet together, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, head start center, Tadasana. Take that dance on the left. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, diving it down, forward fold. Inhale, taking your flat back, long spine. Exhale, giant step back with that right foot, low runner's lunge. Inhale, shine your heart forward, expansion across the chest. Exhale, pulling the hips back, modified pyramid pose. Inhale, bending the left knee, shine your heart forward. Exhale, root through the palms. Inhale, send the left leg to the sky, down dog split. Bend that left knee, stay here, or drop the ball of that foot behind you, taking your rock star, sweeping your left arm overhead. Maybe you can turn your heart to the sky a little bit more. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, left leg to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Keep extending the leg out, reaching up with the right arm, taking your fallen triangle. Feeling that all the way into the left obliques. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left leg to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, coil the knee in, step the foot forward between the hands, lower into the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, Anjaneyasana, staying out of your lower back. Exhale, hands down, frame your front foot, pulling the hips back, maybe peel those left toes firmly to the left shin, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, bend the left knee, tuck the right toes. And exhale, launch yourself forward, standing split. Right toes turn down. Relax the crown of the head down. Exhale, joining both feet together. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to the feet to rise. Coming all the way up, palms touch, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. One more round. Inhale, reaching up, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, diving it down, face the shins, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Exhale, giant step back with that left leg, low runner's lunge. Inhale, shine your heart forward, expansion across the chest. Exhale, pulling the right hip back, modified pyramid pose. Inhale, bend that right knee. Exhale, root to the palms. Inhale, send that right leg to the sky, down dog split. Bend that knee, stay there, or take your rock star, dropping that right foot behind you, sweeping the right arm overhead, heart to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, right leg to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, take your right knee to your left elbow. You can place the right foot down or let it hover off the ground as you reach up with the left arm. And then exhale, left hand down, right leg to the sky, down dog split. Exhale, coiling the knee in, nice and softly step it forward between the hands, lower into the left knee, untuck the toes, sweeping the arms up, taking your Anjaneyasana, send that right shin forward, pulling the torso away from the legs. Exhale, release the bind, frame the front foot, pulling the hips back, Ardha Hanuman, half split. Inhale, bend that right knee, tuck the left toes, lengthen through the left leg. Exhale, standing split, shifting your weight forward. Flex the left foot, left toes down. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time on the left. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Filling the lungs. Exhale, emptying the lungs. Drawing out the breath. Uttanasana. Inhale, taking your flat back. Exhale, giant step back with the right leg now. Low runner's lunge. Inhale, shining your heart forward. Exhale, pulling the left leg straight. Modified pyramid pose. Inhale, bend the left leg. Exhale, root through the hands. And then inhale, send that left leg to the sky. Down dog split, bending that left knee. Stay there. Or drop the ball of the left foot behind you. Taking your rock star, heart shines to the sky. Left arm comes over the left ear. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Down dog split. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Take your fallen triangle. You can let the left leg float, reaching up with the right arm. And then exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, coil the knee in. Softly step the foot forward between the hands, lower onto the right knee. Untuck the toes, sweep the arms up. Anjaneyasana, gorgeous opening in the front of the body. Exhale, hands down, frame the front foot, pull the hips back. Flex the left foot, Ardha Hanuman. Relax your face, relax your jaw. Inhale, bend the left knee, tuck the right toes, lengthen through the right leg. Exhale, standing split with the right leg up, right toes point down. Exhale, joining both feet together, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Bring your hands by your side, Samastitihi. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Letting all the energy flow. And then let's take it to Surya A. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, bowing down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. For this first round, let's just step back into plank first, taking your time. Inhale in plank. Exhale, shoulders over the wrist, bend the elbows back, shave your rib cage, chaturanga. Inhale, flipping to the tops of your feet, rolling over the toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, pulling back, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Feels so good. Try to come to your down dog as if you were to come to a child's pose, finding that rest. A moment of reflection. Feel free to gently shake the head yes, no, to make sure you're not holding your head up. As you send your sit bones to the sky and send the front of the mat away from you. Now, big toes touch, step your feet about a footprint forward, your way to the front of the mat. You can send the weight forward, then squat all the way back at the bottom of your exhale. Take a light hop. Inhale as you land, lift it halfway up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, coming all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Round 2, inhale, sweeping the arms up, slightly knit the ribs in. Exhale, taking it down, face the shins. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Now your way back, you can step back or softly hop back into chaturanga. Inhale, rise to the tops of your feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, pulling back, downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Notice if you're holding your head up. So you can really send some weight into the legs here. Notice you're sending everything into the wrists, into the shoulders. Let the legs carry some of the weight. But really tilting your sit bones to the sky and shifting some weight into the legs. Nice. So in honor of my teacher, Chris Temple, let's have a look at some L-shaped hops here. You can take the first variation where you don't even leave the ground. So bring your big toes to touch, about a footprint closer to the wrist. And let the left leg float to the sky, coming onto the tippy toe of the right foot, sending your shoulders over the wrist. Now you can stay here and then bend the right knee, lengthen through the right leg, and just pulsate, which is perfect. Or have about 3 hops here so you can land nice and lightly, keeping the elbows straight. Look forward in between the index fingers. Keep it happy, happy hopping. And then stepping the feet forward, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, lift. Let's double dip. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roots to the feet, coming all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. One more round, inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, taking it down, face the shins, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, prepare your spine. Again, exhale your way back, step back, plank, lower to chaturanga or hop back. Inhale, upward facing dog, take your time, relax the glutes. Exhale, pulling back, downward facing dog, come back to the breath. I always love sighing out through my mouth, always helps to let the breath come back a little bit quicker. Nice. Okay, making sure that you let the head be heavy, don't hold your head up. Relax the jaw. Really gripping the fingertips into the mat. Keeping the elbows nice and straight. Okay, L-shaped hop on the right. So step the feet about a footprint closer to the wrist. Big toes touch. Look forward in between the index fingers, letting the right leg rise, reaching through the toes, coming to the tippy toe of the left foot, and shift the shoulders forward over the wrist. Feel free again to stay here, just bending and lengthening that left leg. You don't have to leave the ground. Or take a look at about 3 L-shaped hops. Keep it playful. Send the mat away from you. And then keep looking forward, maybe float. And then stepping the feet forward between your hands, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, double dip, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Then step your feet about as wide as the mat. And lower yourself all the way down into Malasana. Squat, hands to heart center, elbows to the inside of the knees. And see if you can release everything below your waistline. Really letting the pelvic bowl melt down to the mat. And as you send the entire pelvic floor down to the ground so you can stack the spine, lengthen everything up, elongating out the crown of the head to the ceiling or the sky. Stay here for one more breath. Feel free to close your eyes, relaxing the jaw. Awesome. Exhale, hands down, turn the heels out, toes in. Take a brief forward fold. Then inhale, you can heel toe your feet underneath you. You can take a vinyasa, meet us in a downward facing dog, or let's have a look at crow pose on our way back, Bakasana. Bringing your feet underneath you, coming to your tippy toes, and bending the knees, about a 45-degree angle. I like to walk my ends out in front first and then slide the hands back so I can scoop my knees with my armpits, grip the fingertips into the mat, shoulders underneath over the wrists, and then look forward, shining your heart forward. Maybe you can lift one foot off of the ground, maybe both as the shins rest on the triceps. This is core, 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 Uddiyana Bandha, and fingertips, shining your heart forward. One more breath. Yogi's choice. You can step back, hop back, or meet us in downward facing dog. You can take a vinyasa or don't take a vinyasa. Your practice, your body. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale in your down dog. Exhale out through the mouth. And then come to sit on the shins in Vajrasana. Take a moment, catch your breath. Letting the oxygen come back into the brain. Nice. Feel free to sigh out through the mouth or towel off, have a sip of water, and we'll continue to flow. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale, come onto all fours, taking your time. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feel free to take plank pose on your way there. And then we'll keep it flowing. Inhale, let the right leg rise, reaching through the toes. Try not to kick it, let it float. Exhale, coil the knee in and step the foot forward between your hands, finding a low runner's lunge. Inhale, so you can keep that 90-degree in the front thigh as you reach up, finding your high crescent lunge. Slightly knit the ribs in. I like to release my tailbone down to the ground, which will help to knit the ribs in here. Exhale, T-twist to your right. Flex the wrists. Notice if you're sending all your weight forward, can you keep the heart right over the hips? Inhale, come back up into a high crescent lunge. Exhale, place the left heel down, opening it up, warrior two. So you can seek out that 90-degree in the front thigh. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach forward, reach back, take your reverse warrior, Parsha Virabhadrasana. Exhale, lengthen through the right leg, reach forward, taking your Trikonasana. Triangle pose, stacking the shoulders, rolling the left shoulder back, and anchor your tailbone to your trailing heel. Nice. Now from here, without coming up, bending the right knee, take your side angle, Parshva placing the right hand on the inside of the right foot or forearm to thigh for your first krama. But see if you can place that right hand down. Nice. From here, you can stay here or take the full Utthita Parshva by sending that left arm over the left ear. Full extended variation. Nice. And then inhale, sweep the right arm back overhead. Turn the right palm away from you. Sorry, left palm. And then exhale, place the left hand behind you. Take a half bind here, or maybe take the full bind by taking the right arm underneath the right thigh, turning your heart to the side wall. Stay light on that right thigh. Keep rooting down through the pinky side edge of the left foot. If you took the bind, gently let go of the bind. Take yogi toe lock if you like. First two fingers of the right hand to the right big toe. Sweep the left arm up. And then lengthen through the right leg for your low yogi toe lock, Trikonasana. Be gentle here if your hamstrings are kind of, yes, singing right now. Gently let that go. And then let go of the yogi toe lock. Turn the left hand down, right toes in, towards the left long edge of your mat, finding a wide forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. So you can shift the weight into the balls of your feet. Now you're more than welcome to stay here. Or if you have Shirshasana being your practice and the crown of the head is coming down on the mat, place your hands where you can see them, lining your fingertips up with the big toes. And as you can let the legs float. Finding your Shirshasana B. Keep connecting to your Ujjayi breath. Long spine. If you're in a wide forward fold, continue to send the weight into the balls of your feet. Nice. If you're upside down, V out the legs. Flex the feet. Come down, lunar landing nice and softly. And everybody inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, turn your left toes a little bit out to the side. Bend the left knee, take Skandasana to the back of your mat. You can bring your hands to heart center or support yourself on the floor. Long spine. Maybe flex the right toes towards you. Inhale, turn over your right leg, low runner's lunge to the front of your mat. And then exhale, step the left foot about a footprint closer, not a footprint, yeah, a whole foot closer, 12 inches. Setting yourself up for pyramid pose. You can line up the heels or take a little bit of space in between the heels. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. You can take your right thumb now, place it in the right hip crease, and send the right hip back, send the left hip bone forward to level out the hips. And then take another forward fold. Inhale, place your hands on your hips, coming all the way up. And then reach up with the left arm, let the left bicep kiss the left ear. Keep the right hand on your hip. Catch an inhale here, reaching for the sky, long spine. Exhale, take a flat back, reaching forward. Continue to root through the tripod of the back foot. And catch another inhale here, reaching forward, finding a little bit more space in the spine. And then exhale, place the left hand on the inside or outside of the right foot. As you free your top arm to the sky, taking your revolved Trikonasana, your revolved triangle, your Parvrita Trikonasana. Stacking the shoulders, feel free to place that right hand on your sacrum. Notice what you need to do to level out the hips. Again, pulling the right hip back, left hip bone forward. Maybe look up at the top thumb. Notice if you stop breathing, if you're clenching your jaw. And then exhale, right hand down. Take a brief forward fold here. Inhale, soften that right knee so you can step that left foot back into a low runner's lunge. And then exhale, lower the left knee down, untuck the toes. Pulling the hips back, taking Ardha Hanuman. We've been here a bunch of times, so you can stay here in Ardha Hanuman, or maybe slide that right foot forward, taking your full split, full Hanumanasana. Be gentle here. You can come on tented fingers, on fist. Keep that back leg internally rotated. And then notice what's happening with the breath, with your jaw. Stay here for one more breath. Nice. Gently, softly, come out of it, pulling that right leg back underneath you. Tuck the left toes, lengthen through the left leg. And inhale, send yourself back up into a standing split. Lift the left leg up. Now we've been here before, so right now we're like in a supported warrior 3. So I like to come in the index finger, middle finger of both hands so I stay nice and light. You can stay here, or gently, you can come on fingertips of the left hand, send the right arm to the sky for a revolved half moon pose. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Such a challenging pose. You can pull the belly to your spine, keeping that inner thigh of your right leg soft but strong. Nice. One more breath. Exhale, right hand down, left foot down. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up, bend the knees, take Utkatasana here, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center and twist to your left, counter twist. Taking your time, working your hands to heart center. Feel free to peek down if that right knee is coming forward. Can you pop that baby back? Take a seat, rolling that left shoulder back. Nice. And one more breath. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Double dip, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Let's take that on the left. Inhale, sweeping your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bowing forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, yogi's choice back. You can step back or hop back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, pulling it back, downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Okay, so we've come to this point in the practice when it's quite fiery, and I know I have a whole other side to go. I always ask myself, I can approach the next round as a thing I just have to go through, or as an opportunity to have a conversation with myself and with my body. So it's up to us, right? How we perceive things. So I'm going to make the choice to have a conversation with myself and my body. So on inhale, let the left leg float, reaching through the toes. Exhale, coil the knee in and step the foot forward between your hands, low runners lunge. Inhale, keeping that 90-degree in the front thigh, rising up high, crescent lunge. Exhale, T-twist to your left, flex the wrists, heart over hips. Inhale, back up into your high crescent lunge. Exhale, right heel down, opening it up. Warrior two, have a seat. Flip the front palm, reach forward, reach back, paint the sky, Parsva Virabhadrasana, sideways stretch. Exhale, lengthen through the left leg, pulling the hips back, reaching forward, taking Trikonasana, triangle pose, stacking the shoulders, rolling the right shoulder back. Nice. Catch an inhale without coming up. Exhale, bending the left knees. You can place the left hand on the inside of the left foot or forearm to thigh for your Parsva Konasana. Stay here or extend that right arm over your right ear, finding your full extension here. Turn your heart to the sky. Nice. Inhale, bring that right arm back up. Turn the palm away from you. Place it on your lower back. Stay here for the half bind or wrap the left arm around, taking the full bind. Be gentle, turning that right shoulder back. Stay light on that left thigh. Nice, beautiful. One more breath. If you took the full bind, gently let go of the full bind. Maybe yogi toe lock. First, two fingers of the left hand to the left big toe. And then inhale, lengthen through the left leg. Reach up with the right arm for your yogi toe lock, Trikonasana. But be very mindful of that left hamstring. Nice. One more breath. Exhale, gently let go of the yogi toe lock. Right hand down, turn the left toes in. Finding a wide forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Crown of the head down to the mat. Nice. In regards to timing, I think we're going to skip another Shirshasana. So from here, inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, bend the right knee to the back of your mat. Take Skandasana, hands to heart center. Stay high or stay low. Maybe flex those left toes towards you. Nice. Inhale, see if you can come to the front of your mat without using your hands. Low runner's lunge over your left leg. And then stepping the right foot about a foot closer. Anchor through the heel, setting yourself up for pyramid pose. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Feel free now to take your left thumb into the inner hip crease of the left thigh. And then pulling that left hip back, send the right hip bone forward to level out the hips. Feel free to release that. Take another forward fold. Inhale, anchor through the tripod of both feet. Hands to the hips, come all the way up. Keep the left hand on the hips, sweep the right arm up. Kiss the right bicep to the right ear. Inhale, extend through the spine to the ceiling. Exhale, flat back, reaching forward. Connect back to the bottom of your feet. Take another inhale, finding a little bit more length in the spine. And then exhale, right hand to the inside or outside the left foot. And then freeing the top arm to the sky for your Parvrita Trikonasana. Stay light in that right hand. Continue to root through the heel of that back foot. Feel free to place the left hand on the sacrum. Can you level out the hips a little bit more? Stay with the breath. Nice. Exhale, left hand down, melt over the left leg. Briefly, pyramid pose. Inhale, soften the left knee so you can step the right foot back. Low runner's lunge. Lower to the right knee, untuck the toes. Pulling the hips back, taking Ardha Hanuman half split. You can stay here or fully extend into Hanumanasana. Taking your time, each side of our body is different, so one side might be more open than the other. Keeping that right leg internally rotated. Notice if you're spilling out in the belly, can you knit the ribs in? Nice. So come on, tempted fingers or fists, but try not to hold yourself up too much, otherwise we're in the way of gravity here. But So it's a very fine line that we kind of balance on, as in supporting ourselves, holding ourselves up, but also letting gravity help us here. Feel free to sigh out through the mouth. Awesome. On the next inhale, slowly taking your time, mindfully pulling the left leg back underneath you, tucking the right toes, lengthen through the right leg, low runner's lunge. And then exhale, send yourself into a standing split, right leg up, turn the right toes down. Supported warrior 3 here. You can come on the first 2 fingers of both hands, long spine. Stay here or come on tented fingers or fists of that right hand. Sweep the left arm up, revolved half moon pose. Strong core here. Pulling it to the spine. And then exhale, left hand down, right foot forward, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, taking that double dip. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. And then hands to heart center, twist to your right, counter twist. Squeezing out the gut, rolling that right shoulder back. Feel free to peek down what's happening with your left knee. Can you pop that baby back in alignment and then have a seat. Continue to send the breath to the back of your heart space. Awesome. And then gently forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, take a flat back. And just step back into downward facing dog. Pedal out through the feet. Let the head be heavy. And then on an inhale, ripple forward into plank. Shoulders over the wrist. Lower onto the knees. And let's have a seat. Let's start with Babette Godefroy. I like to face the long edge of my mat. Bring your feet, soles of your feet together. Let the knees fall wide open. You can support yourself by putting a stuffed animal or pillow underneath the knees. And then make a strap with your hands and then cup the pinky side edges of your feet. Finding a long spine first. Root through the sit bones, coming out of the lower back. And then so you can come down in a wave-like motion. Like I like to come down about 25%. Know I can keep my spine straight. And then from there, take another inhale, finding more space in the spine. And exhale, taking another 35% down. I'm just trying to say you don't have to come down in one cranked up opening. I really love the wave-like sensation. Then when you feel like you've reached a space where you're like, oh, I can chill out here for a while. That's your sweet spot. Take a few breaths there. And then maybe take another inhale, finding more space in the spine. And see you can come down a little bit further. This is a pose that we can ride many tributes to. So feel free to be where you are today. And when we come to it more often, we'll expand the range of our flexibility. Let's stay here for one more breath. Feel free to sigh out through the mouth. Awesome. Inhale gently, slowly, coming all the way up, taking your time. Let's take double pigeon or fire log pose, Agni Stambhasana. I'm placing my left shin in front. At the bottom, placing my right shin on top, so right knee over left ankle over left knee. So when you look down, you see a triangle. Feel free to place a block or stuffed animal underneath the right knee. Inhale, long spine. And then exhale, same idea, that wave-like sensation. This is a super deep hip opener, so if you need to stay high up in order to keep your spine straight, feel free to stay nice and high, or again, take that wave-like motion down. And then when you've kind of reached your edge, staying long in the lower back, then it's nice to round down in the thoracic and cervical spine, knowing that your lumbar spine doesn't crunch. Because we want to avoid injury. And then taking a moment, finding your forward fold, turning your gaze inward. Finding your pratyahara, withdrawing up the senses. Notice if you're holding your breath, if you're scrunching your forehead, let that go. I have the tendency to clench my butt when I have a hip opener like this, so I need to actively release that. Nice. Inhale, slowly coming up, taking your time. Now taking that right shin, so you can hold onto the right foot and the right knee and just cradle it here, or maybe you can place the right foot into the left elbow crease, the right knee into the right elbow crease, and stay here cradling the shin. You can stay here, or if you want to have a look at Surya Yantrasana, sundial pose. Take the left hand over the right foot to the pinky side edge and help that right knee over the right shoulder with the right hand. Place the right hand on the outside of the right hip. And then slowly feel free to pulsate to extend through that right leg, sending the right heel to the sky. Again, feel free to pulsate because we're not only opening up that right hamstring, but it's also a big, big shoulder opener, so be gentle. Then maybe you can work towards turning your heart to the corner edge of the room. One more breath. And then gently let that go. You might want to extend the legs out, shimmy them, switching sides. Place the right shin in front, parallel to the long edge of your mat. Then stack the left leg on top for your double pigeon. Seek out that triangle if possible when you look down, finding that long spine. And then exhale, taking your time, finding your forward fold. Again, feel free to come down in that wave-like motion, rippling forward, and then surrendering over the shins. Maybe you can come into your forearms. Maybe your forehead can touch the ground. Let the jaw be heavy. One of my teachers says, the more you let go, the more supported you are. So see if you can accept, allow that support, and try not to hold yourself up. We tend to work too hard all the time. And then we make it harder for ourselves to release. So allow the ground to hold you up here, letting go of any tension in the jaw. Nice. Let's stay for one more breath. Feel free to sigh out through the mouth. And on the next inhale, slowly walking your hands up. You can cradle the left shin or just hold the left foot and the left knee, staying here, opening up the hip. Or place the left foot in the right elbow crease, left knee in the left elbow crease. Hug the shin. If you want to take that a little bit further, right hand comes over the left foot, hold on to the pinky side edge there. Help that left leg over the left shoulders for Surya Yantrasana. Left hand comes down and slowly work towards extending through that right leg. Be gentle on your right shoulder, left hamstring. Follow your breath. Notice if you're holding your breath. Nice. Feel free to pulsate. And then gently letting that go. Coming back to the center of your mat. And then slowly rolling down, vertebra by vertebra. Feel free to hug the knees in, just to release the sacrum here, circling clockwise, counterclockwise. Nice. Then placing the soles of your feet on the mat. Yogi's choice for back bend. If you are done and you're not seeing a back bend in your future for this class, feel free to meet us in Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees wide. Or take a simple bridge pose, hands by your side, lift the hips. You can interlace the hands underneath you, keeping the neck long. If you want to take Urdhva Dhammirasana with me, upward bow, hands by your ears, fingertips facing towards the feet. So you could come up in one sweeping motion, keeping the elbows straight, send the chest in between the elbows to the wall that you're facing. Let the crown of the head drip down. Continue to internally rotate the legs. And so you can send that heart forward by making, and then this way you'll make the back bend come from behind the heart, staying out of the lower back. One more breath. And then gently tuck the chin to the chest, slowly lower down from wherever you're coming. And let's windshield wiper the legs. Just to take it easy, going from one extreme to the next. So from now, let's take a counter pose for that. Hug the knees in, yogi's choice. You can take shoulder stand or plow pose. Bring your legs overhead. You can work your hands to your lower back. Send the legs to the sky. So you can stack the ankles over the knees, over the hips, over the heart. Continue to look up. Feel free to close the eyes here. Perfect place to turn the gaze inward. Extend through the toes. Nice. Let's savor 2 more breaths, whether you're on plow or shoulder stand or still Supta Baddha Konasana. Nice. And gently, slowly coming out of that, bending the knees, coming down, taking your time. And then final pose, have a look at fish pose. Lengthen your legs out, point through the toes, internally rotate the legs. Place your thumbs underneath the fleshy part of your butt. Bring the elbows closer to the rib cage. Pop yourself up, heart to the sky. Let the crown of the head come down. Shine your heart to the ceiling or sky. Let the head be heavy, opening up the throat, heart center. Nice. Feel free to close the eyes here. One more breath. And then exhale gently, tucking the chin, lowering yourself down. And then releasing the hands from underneath you. Bring the hands by your side, palms facing up. Let the feet turn out, finding your Shavasana. Soften the space between your shoulder blades. Let that melt into the mat. And the space around the sacrum and myofascia, let that be heavy. And let the breath drift away from you. We won't be here super long, just a minute or two to harvest all that we cultivated in our practice. So you can let the fingertips curl inward, soften the wrists, the elbows, back of the neck, back of the skull, tracing that to the forehead, space between the eyebrows, consciously relaxing the skin around your eyes and ears. Let the cheeks be soft, jaw heavy, relaxed tongue, open throat center. You can even imagine a golden light dripping from the throat center into the heart center and letting that light radiate in all directions to your side waist, all the way to the back of the heart space, letting that melt into the mat. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitanandamurtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Nirlambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitanandamurtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Nirlambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitanandamurtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Nirlambaya Tejase. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can stay here for as long as you like, or with the next inhale that comes around, take a deep inhale through the nose, and exhale, sigh out through the mouth. And hug the knees into the chest, releasing the lower back one more time. And then exhale, roll onto your right side. Take a moment. You can leave anything and all behind on the mat that no longer serves you. Sounds esoteric, but just let it slide off your back. On the next inhale, come to find a comfortable seat at the front of your mat. Feel free to keep your eyes closed for one more moment. I finish all my classes like this, taking an opportunity to bow to your inner teacher and your inner student. Feel free to join me for a closing Om, or just listen, enjoy the vibration. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. You say the inner light in me recognizes and honors the inner light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's always a pleasure. Good to see everyone. Let me know of any questions.